What's up, guys? Today's audio slash video. We've been doing this every single Monday. Today, manage payments on eBay, everything that changed and what it means to you as a sneaker seller. And what you've probably been going through the last couple of days. It kind of took a while for some people to get accepted into managed payments. I've been on it for about 2 weeks already. Hustlebee told us on Wednesday he just got in. So I could imagine everyone's kind of just getting used to it right now. But I wanted to answer all the questions you may have and get into some of the examples and talk everything eBay managed payments. And maybe down the road, me and Hustlebee will do like a Q&A or something. But for right now, you don't have to look at the screen. You can drive, you can list, you can hang out, do whatever you need to do. And just go ahead and listen and everything I have to say about eBay managed payments. I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long, anything like that. I think we can pretty much cover this hopefully in like 8 to 12 minutes or so. So I'm going to start off with eBay and PayPal, buddies, homies for 15 years. And I believe 2 years ago, they decided that they were going to end their bromance, and eBay, PayPal were going to go their separate ways. Now, PayPal was pretty much accepting payments for everything that's sold on eBay. So they would charge a 2.9% fee and the 30 cents processing fee. That was not including eBay's fee, which they would charge you about 10%. So they kind of combined for roughly 13%. You would have the processing fee of 30 cents. So it was kind of a lot building up. And then, of course, we got our sneaker sale discount, which I'll talk about that later. So going into 2020, we knew this was going to change. And, of course, everything changing this year. Total mayhem. But now it's completely broken off, going their separate ways, eBay and PayPal. So now eBay had a whole system brought up on how they were going to manage the payments on their own. So for them, their new fee, 12.35% plus a 30 cents transaction fee. So slightly less if you really look at it and break it down from what it used to be eBay and PayPal combined. Now, if you have a top rated seller plus status or a different store level, anchor store, things like that, you might have some other discounts in there. So maybe you're paying roughly about 10.5% or something. You might save a little bit more money because you are a better seller. You have some other higher ratings, things like that. But for the most part, you're just jumping in. Maybe you've just been selling here and there. You're looking at a 12.35% plus 30 cents transaction fee, unless you are a sneaker seller in the men's and women's category, athletic shoes category, then you're only paying 30 cents and that's it. And that's all, man. So 30 cents only. And that's only because eBay wanted to compete with Stockx and GOAT in sneakers and all of that. So they gave us that, late last year to only pay the 30 cents and no other fees. It is awesome. But of course, you have to follow through with the customer service and everything that we've been going through. Shipping the item, making sure everything's good. I know it's a little riskier selling higher end Jordans and, Jordans over $200, $300. Some people may feel a little weird selling those on eBay and just kind of go with GOAT and StockX. But it is save you some money if you do sell them on eBay. So yes, even if you aren't a sneaker seller, the fees are slightly less with going straight through eBay than having the whole eBay PayPal combo. So here's an example. We always talk about Air Max 98. I don't know why that's our example all the time. Air Max 98 Charlotte Hornets. Let's say you're selling them at $130. They sold on eBay right now in 2020 with the new system, with the new managed payments, and you would pay 30 cents. That's it. So you would take home $129.70. Now, let's go back. Let's say you sold Air Max 98 Charlotte Hornets with eBay and PayPal combo, but they still gave you the sneakers discount of not paying in any eBay fees. then you'd only be paying the 2.9% PayPal fee plus 30 cents processing fee. You would take home $125.93. Now let's go back even further. Before we got the sneaker discount and eBay was still charging you the 10%, then if you sold an Air Max 98 Charlotte Hornets for $130, then it would come down to $112.80. We're talking about the eBay fee plus the PayPal fee plus the 30-cent processing fee, down to $112.80. It's a huge difference. So now the way we look at it, selling sneakers over $100 minus the 30 cents only, we're taking home $129.70. So big difference there. Now, what are we talking about with managed payments? What are we doing here? What's going on? How am I supposed to get my money? So you're going to be signing up with your bank for a business account. And this kind of sucked for me because I have a credit union, and for the most part, they've been good. I have my mortgage and things like that, car payments. But lately, they've been kind of on me with like what's going on with the PayPal, with eBay, and getting linked accounts, also because of Stockx and Go and having everything go through that, also going through the taxes, trying to get everything together. But I signed up with business account with my bank, and now you can use that through eBay. So every time you sell something, that money is going to go to your bank account and not your PayPal account like it used to. Now the question is, can you link up your PayPal account and not have to use a bank? And the answer is no. You must use your bank in order to get that money through eBay. And I've tried it. I was hoping I could. I wanted to keep PayPal some way, somehow, but no, you have to use the bank. Only bad thing is using banks, they are a little slow. Remember, they get weekends off, holidays. So we just had the Labor Day happen on Monday, last Monday. And so you probably saw your payout coming through on that following Tuesday, but originally you would get it on that Monday. Banks are also closed on Sunday, so that was 2 days if you were hoping to get your payout. Now on eBay, linking up your bank, you can get daily payouts or weekly payouts. I do the daily, and once the weekend comes around, I don't see that money till maybe late Monday. When I first signed up, I didn't see any of the sales that I got. Let's say I sold something on a Thursday, I wouldn't get that money until Tuesday. So the whole weekend, regardless banks being open on Saturday or not, I just did not see that money, period. Now it's gotten a little quicker. Some of them have been same day. I might get it later on in the afternoon. But I think for the weekends now, I'm looking at things that sold on Friday. I usually don't get it to about midday on Monday now. So that's what it's looking at. Maybe your bank is different. Maybe it's a little bit faster, but there are some delays out there depending on your bank that we have no control over. The good thing is with signing up with your bank is that fees are taken out automatically now. So once you sell something, you can go through the breakdown on the payments, little section there on eBay, and it'll tell you what the fees are. They're taking that out, and you don't have a huge invoice at the end of the month anymore telling you owe $500, $900 more, and you get discouraged because you're like, man, why don't you just take it out from the very beginning? Here I am thinking I have all this money I could use for capital, and instead I have to pay this invoice. I don't like that. But now, just take it out automatically. I like that, and you don't have to pay that invoice at the end of the month. Let's talk about shipping a little bit. Now, let's say I would ship out some shoes. They come out to $10, $12, something like that. It would just come out of your PayPal. They paid. It would go through your PayPal, take out the shipping, take it out of that same sum from your PayPal. Now, you have two options. When someone pays, you can have them take that money out from that pending payment, or you can pay for shipping from your PayPal account. Some people are probably like, why would I do that? It really depends. Like if you have money on there that's part of your business and you want to just strictly have let's say you do offer free shipping, you're paying for that. It's part of your fees. You want to have that money in your PayPal, just take it out from there. You can do that. Or the pending payment, however they paid through eBay, take it out of that. Those are your two options for shipping, but it's pretty much the same thing, just like we've always been doing. What about returns and refunds? So same thing, like the refund comes out of your current pending balance. Someone buys shoes, they pay $130, and then they want to return them, I don't know, a week later. Then the 130 is just going to be on hold until you receive the shoe. Now, once you get the shoe back and you notice something is wrong with them, they sent you fakes, they did something, I don't know, you still have that opportunity to have a partial payment back, or you didn't get the item as received. You sold a new shoe, they sent you a used one, things like that. So you can work that out and still have a partial refund and not give them the full amount like they want to. So you can still play with that. It's almost like the normal stuff, nothing new there. And that's it. I mean, the pros and cons, I would say number one, pro, you're paying less in fees in general. You're not going back and forth. What was my PayPal fee for this and the processing fee, and I got my eBay fees. No. You're paying a little bit less. You're strictly going through eBay, and you're not going back and forth. So I do like that, and I do believe it's going to be easier for tax time to just go through eBay and not have to go through both. Number two, no chargebacks with PayPal and eBay, because I know some people, they didn't like the item. They're trying to get the item for free, trying to screw you over. They do this from time to time, the buyer. They'll go and try to fight through PayPal instead of going through eBay. So now you're fighting like two different returns on the same item, trying to keep that money, and it is kind of a hassle. No more dealing with PayPal on that side. You would only be dealing with eBay, and that's the only way they can fight it as well. We talked about not switching back and forth. Number four, I would say, is fees taken out automatically. That's another pro. We don't have to, wait for that invoice. And number five, I would say the best pro would be customers can pay any way they want and not have to go through PayPal. I remember some people were wondering, like, do I have to have a PayPal account in order to buy something from eBay? Some people didn't know how eBay worked. Now you can just, go in, buy an item, and you're done. That's probably why you see a lot of zero feedback, new buyers, testing out the whole system. They don't know how it works. They just put their credit card numbers in and they expect their item and they're done. And I have a lot of good zero feedback buyers that probably just getting one-off items here and there. They're not causing any problems. They're not asking any random questions or asking for returns. They were looking for a certain item. They paid real quick with their credit card and they were done. And I would say another con is, so those are the pros, 5 pros, and only 2 cons for me. And even then, slight cons, not even a big deal. First one, banks are a little slow, and that has to do with the holidays, days off. You're not going to get the instant payout. We already talked about that. Another con would be maybe the capital part. Like if you're used to having money go back into your PayPal and then using your PayPal card, reusing that money to buy more products, then this could have a little delay, because now you're going to have to go through your bank, eBay to your bank, to your bank, to your PayPal, and then PayPal to your card if you want to use the card, get the bonus money from that, cash back from that. But on the good side, if you're a sneaker seller, you're probably using GOAT and Stockx. And with GOAT and Stockx, I have those payouts go through my PayPal. So the good thing is whatever I sell on eBay goes to my bank. And then with GOAT and Stockx doing instant payout, I get that money a lot quicker, goes straight back into my PayPal. I get to use that on my PayPal card, get that money back, cash back on what a PayPal has to offer. So I get a little bit of both. And I get to use both money different ways from the bank and PayPal. And does kind of help a little bit, because with just using PayPal, period, I had all of that money going through and all nonstop in PayPal. And sometimes I would actually need that money to go to my bank. So now we get the best of both worlds. Another thing I would want to say is that when it first started, this might kind of freak you out a little bit. When you sell something, it says pending payment. That really threw me off. And I was like, especially in the app, if you see it on the app, items sold, waiting for you to ship out, but it says pending payment. I was like, what's going on here? I still have to ship this out, even though I haven't got that money yet. And so it does tell you on there, even though the item or the payment is pending, you still have to ship out the item. All we're waiting for really is for you to get that money through the bank. So eBay has already sent that money to the bank. It's ready for you to get it once they actually have it at your bank. So nothing to worry about there. I didn't like reading that statement at all when I first saw it, and like I said, did freak me out a little bit. But everything has gone smoothly so far. There might be some things here and then that comes up. It's still very, very new. But I think for the most part, you will definitely like it. And all we're really waiting for is for eBay to do managed payments on, offers and take that money out instantly. I think eBay's still the only platform where you can buy something, send an offer, buy something, and not have to pay ever. And it just, items are just waiting there for nothing. They're also the only platform that you can pay, I don't know, 2 weeks down the road and still somehow get your item if the seller is patient enough. So I don't know, weird stuff. I would just rather take that money out, whether it's a buy it now or it's an offer, get that money out of there and let's move on and get the sales going. All right, we are done. Like I said, if you have any questions, throw it in the comments, and me and Hustlebee can probably do a live or do something where we can answer any questions on managed payments. But I think I covered it for the most part. I might be talking a little quick, but hopefully it's understandable. But any questions, please throw it in the comments and I can answer those, and we can do the live Q&A. So enjoy your Monday and go out and get it.